get through the hump day, we are going to start with some core that also is going to connect you to the parasympathetic branch of your nervous system. I have dozens of these core workouts where we combine slow breathing that's going to stimulate that vagus nerve, that's going to kick on that parasympathetic nervous system. If you don't know what that is, think those moments when you don't have anxiety and you're feeling calm and your heart rate is a bit lower. If you test your HRV like I do, your heart rate variability is a bit higher, your blood pressure is lower, you're just kind of feeling like, wow, how do I hold on to this feeling? Well, I'm going to teach you a breath pattern today that's going to help you to ignite that feeling both during your workout and after your workout. We're breathing together, we're singing together. The reason why I perform these sounds on the exhalation, by the way, I have my daughter's headband in. I mean, why not? It keeps my hair out of my face while I'm training. So yes, it might be a bit juvenile, but I don't care. Keeps my hair in my face. I highly recommend it. It's sparkly. It kind of puts me in a good mood for the day. And then I don't have to worry about if I'm having a bad hair day. I'm just like, brush, smooth all parts, put the headband on, clamp it into place, and then here we go. Pretty good. Anyway, little recommendation. This is like 50 cents, so you can have a lot of variety for very cheap. So back to not headband, hair efficiency, but breath efficiency, calm efficiency. Let's add in slow 8-second exhalations with some breath retentions and activating key muscles. Let's practice my breathing technique. You can learn for free at Hypoxix.fitness, Hypoxix.fitness. There you have the 4-week free Breath Brain Body program. The Breath Brain Body program basically teaches you the breathography baby steps. That's what I've called my strategic series of about 7 very short videos that teach you every component of the breathing methodology so that you learn how to activate, how to place your posture, how to exhale to the end of your breath using a breath crescendo. I know it sounds super complicated, but I'm going to show you how simple it is. All you have to do is make 4 key sounds on the exhalation. You're blowing for 2 seconds. You're hissing for 2 seconds. You're softly shishing for 2 seconds, and you're loudly shishing for 2 seconds. That is your breath crescendo. You're increasing the intensity of air flow over the 8-second exhalation pattern. You're always going to inhale through your nostrils, and you're going to take 2 sniffs of air through your nostrils every single time you take an inhale. Now, sometimes you're going to release your core on the inhalation. Sometimes you're going to keep it engaged. So there's either a released inhalation or there's an engaged exhalation. Good morning, Rahul. Thank you for joining. We're doing core, so let's go. So on the engaged inhalation and exhalation, you're keeping those abdominal muscles activated that you've activated in that exhalation. I'm going to show you. I'm going to teach you how to stabilize your spine, prevent injury, and increase the amount of work that your core does when you're moving. So if you have your ab ribbon, please put your ab ribbon on. Please put the ab ribbon on because that's going to help give you tactile feedback as to where your core is in space. So sometimes I'm going to say inhale. Fill your ab ribbon so it's tight, it's taut, and you know that you're working your diaphragm, you're working all those primary breathing muscles to enhance your lung capacity, which is linked with longevity. So if you're looking to live a long time, please work on your breath. Work on your breath. Many of us are stuck in like partial inhalations and our posture is not so great because we're not using our breath to its full potential. And I'm going to teach you how to completely exhale and move to a place where you're actually involuntarily inhaling. Have you ever, been underwater swimming and you have to come up because you have to take that inhale? You don't need to think about inhaling. It's involuntary because you need to inhale. And this is where I want you to get with your core work, an involuntary inhalation. Okay, so let's practice. It's an 8-second exhale. Again, 2 seconds on a blowing sound like you're blowing out a candle. 2 seconds on a hissing sound like you're hissing like a snake. 2 seconds on a soft shishing sound like you're shishing a baby. And 2 seconds on a loud shishing sound like you're an angry librarian and you're shushing someone to be quiet across the room. It's one continuous exhalation pattern, so I don't want you to stop the airflow in between. It may be difficult at first, but over time, as your carbon dioxide tolerance improves and as your lung capacity and your core, your breathing core strength improves, you're going to be able to sustain that 8-second exhale, which is going to contribute to more calm during exercise and after exercise, and also more core strength, which is mainly what we're going for. Even if you're doing one of my total body workouts where you're squatting, lunging, deadlifting, you're still working your breathing core in every single repetition. The ab ribbon is helpful. So if you would like to buy an ab ribbon, Well, you can go on Amazon or Shopify. Go to my website, Hypoxix.fitness, Hypoxix.fitness. Ab ribbon, it's less than $20 right now. And guess what? It comes with a QR code that comes with free lessons on how to learn my breath method, how to connect it, um, to functional movement, and connect your breathing core to functional movement, like push-ups, how to breathe with push-up connected to the ab ribbon. So it's a deal. It's a great gift as well. So I highly recommend it. Let's go with the breathing pattern. This is the engaged exhalation. Okay, so we're taking sniffs of air through the inhale, tighten your ab ribbon, and now on the exhale, 8 seconds sounds like this. Look at this. Do you see? I mean, I know the lighting's not so good in here. I have better lines and activation in my oblique musculature after my second baby. And that's saying a lot because obviously I've had trauma to this area. Like the skin is more stretched. It's, not what it was 20 years ago. But you know what? There's hope, ladies. After you have 2 babies, 3 babies, I'm telling you, I'm actually about to start my 1-year postpartum course, and you're going to learn to breathe like this to increase that core activation. All right. So here we go. Another government employee working from home. That was someone's comment. Actually, I'm self-employed. I run about 3 businesses right now, and all that I do is work. So certainly not a government employee. I'm actually extremely motivated and self-employed, and have both created and run several businesses. So there you go. All right. Inhale, inhale. Loose ab ribbon by the end of the 8-second exhalation. And now what are we going to do? We're connect that breath. We're going to connect that breath with our abdominal work. We're mainly going to work in rotation today. I have a band tied to my doorknob. You could absolutely do that. It's at about navel height when you're standing. And we're going to start with some exercises where you're sitting on the ground and I'm going to cue you to activate your obliques like you've never activated them before. It's very exciting. So my right side's going to face the tether point, and that's important because I'm going to cue you specifically as we go and you slice across the body. Okay. So it looks like this. It's kind of like a Pilates 100. I'm pushing my right hand into the ground and forward in space, and I'm putting a little more weight on my left hip, my left butt cheek versus my right butt cheek. That's really important. Now here, we're slicing and we're tapping our pinky, the left pinky on the ground, 2 times on each breath stage. A breath stage is the blow, the hiss, the soft shish, the loud shish. So 2 of those on each breath stage, and you got to stay continuous with that exhalation. That's what's key for increasing that calm in your nervous system and getting your core working like crazy. We don't have to do a lot of repetitions when you breathe with intention. So let's go. Inhale, inhale. You might not have a ton of breath left at the end, but that's okay. 2 more sets of that breath cycle. Let's go. Inhale through the nose for that nitric oxide. Inhale, inhale. Loosen your ab ribbon. That's important. Inhale. So you know the deep core is working. Squeeze that air out. Holy banana, so intense, right? Okay, so mega muscles? What does that even mean? I don't even know. All right, so now I'm basically going to be in a plank position. I apologize for the mess in my studio right now, but I actually just moved from Brooklyn to the Bronx. We had our official move this past Thursday. Everything, we're just living out of boxes. Like literally to open my front door, I'm like using all of my strength to push like 50 pounds of boxes out of the way. We're just like crawling through tunnels. So apologies in advance, but you're seeing me in the midst of a crazy phase of life for the next couple months. Things are extremely, extremely chaotic. But it's all good. More interesting, right? So now you're going to slice across the body in a plank. We only need a couple sets like this. You're going to hold. So you're going to find that position and you're going to hold isometrically, and that's going to ignite your core like crazy as we do this 8-second exhalation pattern. So let's go. Ready? Feet are wide for this one. And the important thing is that you don't, sorry, everything is a crazy and a mess. I'm going to see if I can get my foot in between these shelves here. Move my phone lower back. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to hold here. We're holding across. Hold on. I see that you can't see me, and that's important. I want you to see how my sacrum, my low back, is completely level. So your band is in the left hand. I want you to imagine you're putting more weight through the left foot than the right foot as you're holding this position. And as you go through your exhale, you're tightening your ab ribbon on the inhale, and you're loosening it by that soft shish and loud shish. That's imperative. Inhale, inhale. Inhale, 2 more sets. Inhale. Oh my gosh, crazy. So much in the obliques. All right, so we're gonna do both exercises on the other side. So here we go. Holy bananas, it is really hot in here. I'm going to be facing away from you a bit, but that actually works because you can see what's happening here. My shoulder isn't forward, but my shoulder is back. I'm working on my posture as I do those slices. Now my left side is facing the tether point, and I'm putting more weight on my right glute than my left glute so that I know I have that control as I slice across the body. Inhale, inhale. Inhale. One more set. Loosen the ribbon. Oh my God, that is crazy. Okay, so here we go, plank. Sorry for the butt shot here, but sometimes it's necessary. You gotta see what my sacrum alignment is, all right? So now we're gonna do 3 breath cycles. You're holding isometrically. You're gonna think about driving more weight through your right foot than your left foot in order to activate those obliques to get pelvic stability, nice and level. When does glutes day? I like training glutes. That's tomorrow. I do glutes Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So join me. And we do the breath pattern with the glutes because that increases the blood flow to the gluteus maximus as we do our exercise. And that's important. Okay, here we go. Inhale, inhale. Inhale. One more. Wow. Okay, well, I hope that you got more obliques activated than usual. Please join me for free in my free community I created. I am the inventor of the ab ribbon, ABRIBBON. Right now, there's a coupon code, and you can get, if you attach the coupon on Amazon, you get it for like $17 or something ridiculously cheap. The QR code comes with a bunch of free exercises, including how to learn my breathing method, breathography, in conjunction with functional movement. Join my free community at Hypoxix.fitness. I will email you every day, but it's not an annoying sales email. I mean, yes, I would love for you to buy my stuff, but the main thing I want to do is I want to teach you about how to use your breath with your core. Okay.